Hello everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into an absolutely fascinating experience. The creation of an underground waterslide park combined with a luxurious swimming pool. This wasn't just a weekend DIY project. It was a massive undertaking that took over 155 days to complete and cost nearly $1 million. At first glance, this video may look like just another entertaining build project, but once you follow it closely, it transforms into a story of creativity, engineering, determination, and vision. From the very beginning, the sense of adventure is undeniable. We start with nothing more than an empty piece of land, just soil and rock. But as soon as the first shovel hits the ground, you know something extraordinary is about to unfold. This early stage, digging deep, preparing the site, might look simple, but it's the foundation of everything. Without precision in excavation, without carefully measuring the levels, the entire structure could fail. And that's one of the first lessons hidden in this video. Every great project starts with groundwork, literally and metaphorically. Once the digging is complete, we move to the foundation and structural phase. The builders begin shaping the underground space, pouring concrete, setting up reinforcements, and slowly giving form to what will later become a fully functional pool. Watching this transformation is mesmerizing. You can almost feel the weight of the effort, the endless hours, the manual labor, the technical calculations, coming together step by step. At this point, the empty pit starts turning into a vision of architecture. One of the most thrilling stages is when the underground pool finally takes shape. As the walls rise and the space closes in, the underground environment becomes more real, more tangible. It's no longer just a hole in the ground. It's a hidden world being carved by human hands. Soon after, the details start to come in. Water circulation systems, lighting installations, filtration units, and finally the iconic water slide. Each element adds personality and functionality, turning raw concrete into a recreational masterpiece. The video editing deserves its own praise. Time-lapse sequences compress months of hard work into a few captivating minutes. Aerial shots show us the grand scale of the project, while close-up shots capture the precision of smaller tasks. The before and after transitions are especially powerful. They highlight how far the team has come and keep us engaged, always curious about what's next. Add to that a carefully chosen soundtrack that matches the energy of construction, and you get not just documentation, but cinematic storytelling. Now let's analyze the strengths of this video in more depth. First, organization. The project is divided into clear, visible phases: excavation, foundation, structure, finishing, and enjoyment. This makes the viewer feel oriented and invested in the process. Second, attention to detail. We see the preparation of materials, the mixing of cement, the installation of pipes, all the things that usually remain invisible in finished projects. Third, motivation. Even if you're not an engineer or builder, watching ordinary materials turn into something extraordinary sparks inspiration. It tells us, if you dream big and plan carefully, the impossible can become possible. Of course, no video is perfect, and this one could be even better with some additions. Imagine if the builders had explained why they chose certain materials or what engineering challenges they faced underground. That extra layer of technical knowledge would have turned the video into an educational masterclass, not just a visual spectacle. Another missing element is the human story. We never get to meet the people behind the project, who they are, what their motivations were, how they felt during 155 days of intense labor. Adding personal interviews or behind-the-scenes reflections would have made the journey even more relatable. And finally, it would have been amazing to see the project months after completion, how it holds up over time, how people actually use it, and how the experience feels for those who get to enjoy this underground paradise. But let's step back for a moment. Beyond construction techniques and cinematic editing, what this video really delivers is a sense of wonder. It reminds us that with persistence, vision, and creativity, humans can reshape even the raw earth into spaces of joy, beauty, and relaxation. The underground waterslide park is more than concrete and water. It's proof of imagination turned real. It's the dream of childhood, the fantasy of secret hideouts and magical pools, brought to life through engineering. The emotional arc of the video is also worth noting. It begins with anticipation, an empty site full of possibility. Then comes struggle and effort, endless digging, heavy lifting, and precise construction. Slowly, hope takes shape as walls rise and structures solidify. Finally, the climax arrives when water rushes into the pool, the slide gleams in the sunlight, and the vision is complete. It's almost like watching a movie, except the story is real. To summarize, this video succeeds in three main areas: entertainment, education, and inspiration. It entertains because watching a massive project unfold is inherently captivating. It educates because we see the logic of construction and planning step by step. And it inspires because it proves that ambition, when paired with persistence, can carve wonders out of nothing. So if you're looking for a video that not only catches your eyes but also sparks your imagination, this underground waterslide park build is a perfect choice. It's more than just construction. It's a story of turning vision into reality, of transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary, and of showing us what's possible when determination meets creativity. In the end, this project is a reminder. Every great achievement starts with a dream, every dream requires effort, and every effort, if pursued with passion, can create something unforgettable.